My God, I am loving this new run of Destro. If you aren't reading this, you are lost. But if you don't want to get lost in the sauce, go check out my previous videos because he covers everything so far. But a quick recap, Destro lost his company. He gave it to his cousin to watch over, and he foolishly sold it to the twins. Now, we are going to watch Destro take it back. Quick reminder for y'all, go click the subscribe button and the notification button because I drop a video every day. Now, let us begin. Because the Cobra Commander was working with the twins all along. He was working with both Destro and the twins. He hedged his bets, and his bets paid out. But the twins were about to lose everything they just won. Because as they stepped into the main office, Destro was waiting. And he said, "Daddy's home." It was an all-out war because his people were here with him. Destro was not stupid enough to come here alone, especially when the twins wanted him dead. He tried to utilize Deathstroke's own armored tanks to kill his people, but that didn't work because Destro had enlisted every single person on his journey to come fight for him, including the super assassin Chameleon. And now you know Deathstroke's forces were never merciful, so even when the guards were begging, "Please let me out," they left them to roast inside the armored tank like a goddamn oven. Back at the office though, Destro was having it out with the Cobra Commander. "You side with this animal's commander?" The commander made it clear, "I side with anyone that would bring me results, and you have failed. They brought me armies, they brought the finances. What have you brought me? Robots that failed to work." The twins smiled because they knew he was right. And besides, they had a bet with Deathstroke. They still had to kill him by hand. Both of them stepped up trying to take him down, but Deathstroke clocked one. And then he realized both of you feel what the other feels. So if I kill you, your brother dies. This will be easy. They tried to mock him. "You came here alone. We have an army." But he said, "I don't need an army. I came here with 3 people. And we see his 3 people were very effective because one had already infiltrated the twins' army. And he went, got a gun, and put a bullet in all the heads of all the army members close to him. The twins heard the gunshots and were stunned. But they had no time to be distracted. Destro was in your presence, attacking one of the twin while the other felt it. Matter of fact, he felt it so bad, he said, "Screw fighting honestly," got wires and tried to choke Destro out. The Cobra Commander just watched because he wins either ways. Destro, by all means, was losing, but downstairs he was winning. Quality over quantity, and his people were very good. The Chameleon was good at what she did. She was dropping suckers like flies with headshots. It became so dangerous to be outside. They decided to escape with a garage, but that was a mistake because they were surrounded by killer robots. Destro, while still being choked out, decided to turn all of them on, and as soon as they came online, they killed everybody. The garage was literally a grinder. I would hate to be Destro's enemies, because even the remnants that tried to escape, the Chameleon called overkill, and he was dropping them from the sky with his drones. Nobody escapes. You all die. You die here. Destro was still being choked out. The twins thought they were winning. They were making fun of him. You ran away. But he reveals, "I didn't run. I was traveling, meeting the world, finding out machinery could walk now. Machines are starting to evolve." And as if right on cue, the drones outside started to attack his office, laying waste to anyone in his path. He stood up triumphant. "Allow me to introduce you to Overkill, a sophisticated AI that has learned, and it finds anything that is a threat to him and takes it out. He does not like you. I do not like you. You tried to take my company. You tried to take my home, but you failed. Mars Industry is me. I am the Destro. And here in my house, I forgive you." It was so funny. He even called the Chameleons to turn off the drones, and they listened. The twins were confused. "What the hell are you playing at?" But Destro said, "Shut up. I have seen things in my travel, and there is no point to us fighting." Because the commander was right. We have an enemy. An alliance should be formed. An alliance under the name of Cobra, with the commander in the lead. The commander was impressed. He looked at Destro. I am impressed. Destro said, thank you, Commander. Now, you two, get the fuck out of my place of business. Because this war was done. In the days that followed, Destro took his girl out. Astoria, aka the Chameleon. He revealed to her he doesn't trust the commander, but the person he's worried of the most was the robot in the goddamn sky. So, he took care of it because he collects nuclear warheads for fun. And today, he had a reason to use it, blowing it up as he gave a kiss to his girl. We saw a side of Destro I never thought I'd see. He was forgiving, but that was for his enemies. For his family, he pays betrayal with punishment because his cousin signed away his goddamn company. How dare you? You don't even wear the family mask. You will have penance, and your penance will be the original metal mask because you have failed me, cousin. As Destro's soldiers held him down, he burnt the mask onto his face. But while that was happening, something was coming from space. And surprisingly, the Cobra Commander saw it first. He was already scanning, watching Destro's launch, thinking he was going to attack him, but nah, it was just to take out Overkill. But now, he saw something dropping. The scanners, however, couldn't realize what type of metal or what kind of substance was coming. It was not from Earth. It almost seemed organic. And under his mask, you could tell the commander was smiling, saying to himself, Cybertron, you keep giving me more gifts.